Mr. Attorney General, we appreciate your being here. We appreciate how you have led this department with integrity and discipline and your enormous public service. I appreciate your willingness to sit through this endless cascade of false allegations and conspiracy theories and innuendo. The chairman began this hearing with the dramatic statement that justice is no longer blind. By that, he means that justice is no longer objective or impartial, that it is suddenly now a respecter of persons in the wrong way. That is, it will distinguish between people based on their position. But of course, the chairman's real problem is that justice remains no respecter of persons. That you can be the former president of the United States, but if you commit crimes, you'll be held responsible. That's his problem. That's the problem of all my Republican colleagues right now, and that is they're about to nominate a convicted felon. And they don't know how to cope with that. They don't know how to cope with the justice system that, in fact, treats Donald Trump the same as it would any other citizen. And so they have to push these conspiracy theories that they know are patently false. And they try to run over you with questions they won't let you answer, because their whole arguments are utterly insupportable and destructive of our justice system. They care more about this convicted felon than they do the country. I have to say I'm pleased and a bit surprised to see that the flag in this committee is still flying right side up, because they want to turn it upside down, even as they want to turn our justice system upside down. Let me address the conspiracy theory of the day, which is somehow President Biden, through your department, has convicted Donald Trump in Manhattan in an effort to weaponize justice against the former president. So let me just ask some basic questions about this phony conspiracy theory. Did you appoint Alvin Bragg to be Manhattan DA?
No.
Of course not. He's elected. Did you select the jury in that case?
The judge selected the jury.
Well, did you select the judge in that case?
No.
No, of course not. The judge was randomly selected. Did you select the jury in that case?
No.
The jury was actually selected by Donald Trump and his attorneys. Did you reach a verdict in that case?
No.
Did you instruct the jury in that case?
No.
Did you tell the prosecutor what charges to bring in that case?
No.
This was 12 ordinary New Yorkers who weighed the evidence and found Donald Trump guilty of 34 felonies. And instead of celebrating the fact that in this country, an ordinary group of jurors, an ordinary group of 12 people can still adjudicate a case involving one of the most powerful people in the country, no, they would denigrate the whole system. They would tear it down. In the service of this convicted felon, they would tear everything down. They would tear the house of this democracy down around them. They say it's unprecedented to bring charges against a former president. You're damn right it's unprecedented. We've never had a president of the United States who was making hush money payments to a porn star and then falsifying business records to cover it up. Yeah, that's unprecedented. We've never had a president withhold classified information and then obstruct the investigation. That is unprecedented. We've never had a president incite a violent attack on the Capitol. That is unprecedented. And you know what else is unprecedented? The fact that so many leaders of that party are perfectly fine with all of that. In their headlong pursuit of power, they're perfectly fine with that. They're going to nominate a convicted felon as their presidential candidate. And they have another conspiracy theory, which is when a search was executed of the president's residence in Mar-a-Lago, they went in, as the president said, locked and loaded and ready to take him out. Yet another dangerous falsehood. And your dedicated public servants at the Justice Department are having their lives threatened because of the irresponsible actions of people on this committee and in the Senate and elsewhere who would endanger the lives of those committed to enforcing law and order, even as they claim to be a party of law and order. Mr. Attorney General, I am grateful for your service, for your withstanding all of this. We will get through this because of people like you and the and the honorable public servants at the Justice Department. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.